Welcome back to Guns and Gear Network, everyone. Appreciate you tuning in. Today we're going to look at another great belt option from Core Essentials. Stay tuned. Welcome back, guys. Appreciate you tuning in. So today we're going to look at another great option with belts from Core Essentials, and I want to thank those folks for sending us over. If you follow my channel, they've always supported our channel over numerous years now. We've been wearing their products. This is one of my favorite go-to belts for, especially if you are a concealed carry holder, anything like that, and you carry a firearm. They make some of the best belts in the business, in my opinion, that work, that has that casual look, the dressy look, but still functions as a great gun belt. I've got numerous belts of theirs. I almost wear them exclusively, and I wanted a Western option. Matter of fact, if you follow my channel, I mentioned, I think in one of my videos back some time ago, I wish they'd have a Western option. I think I even told them that in an email, and they finally came out with a Western option, and I was really excited to see it. Contacted them, said I'd like to take a look at it, and they were nice enough to send one over, and I want to thank the folks over at Core Essentials for supporting the channel and giving us an opportunity again to look at their products. As always, I think they're going to be this is going to be a great belt. I've worked for a couple days now. This right here, they have a few different in the series of their Western style. This particular buckle here is the rodeo. Then they have some other ones that's got like a little star. I think one's got a steer skull or steer head on it. So there's a few different versions. I'll put a link in the section below. Go to their website, check it out, and surf around if you're interested in a Western style belt. I wear quite a bit of cowboy boots, so I wanted a Western style option, especially with me carrying a firearm. I always wound up with wearing something else a lot of times, and I didn't really like, traditional belts. Once you wear one of these guys, it's hard to go back to a traditional belt, and I wore traditional belt for decades like a lot of people, and once you switch to a Core Essentials type style belt, it's hard to go back to the other. These are super comfortable, do excellent. So let's take a look at this one. They offer this in two different type of leathers. One, both of them are buffalo. This one is kind of the natural tan, and then they have a black. So there's two different options and quite a few different buckle selections to just go over there. If you notice, this one in particular looks sort of like a traditional belt buckle, but it is not, and we'll look at that a little closer here in a minute. I want to show you around the belt. So this right here is back in the day when they used to make a boot called Crazy Horse leather. Justin came out with a boot that was like one of their most popular sellers, and the leather was called Crazy Horse. This reminds me a lot of that. It's going to wear naturally and get a patina to it, which is going to look great. It's going to darken over time. Really nice suede style lining in the back, genuine leather, super thick. I've already trimmed this one to size, and I'm going to show you the thickness of this. If you look, very nice and stiff and rigid. It has a core in the center here to help keep it stiff also. If you look at that, where that white is right there, trying to make sure it doesn't go in focus, guys. So there's that nice stitching across, and so let's take a look. Like all traditional Core belts, they have the track system, and you have to release the from here. They have usually a little tab on the bottom of the buckle, and if you look at this buckle up close, you will notice it has a nice Western scrolling, that kind of look, kind of a satin. It's not real overly shiny, so it looks classy, just like a traditional buckle. And then you release it, and then you pull it out like this. There's your track system there. got every one of these little notches here is an adjustment, so it's a fine adjustment. So it depends on what you're wearing. If you're wearing a little thicker jean, if you're wearing that's the problem with traditional belts compared to this. If you wear dress slacks or dress pants like khakis, like I do a lot for work, and you're wearing the same belt, and then you start tucking in your thicker shirts in the winter, you start adding, and that you got a hole that works, right? For that one, maybe a summer wear with khakis and a polo. Then all of a sudden you're wearing a thicker shirt, maybe a t-shirt under that, and maybe some jeans. Well, next thing you know, that hole doesn't work. So you're having to tighten it or loosen it a little bit, and then it's just not tight or loose enough. This right here has so many adjustments. You can get it, fine-tune it where it's just perfect in fit. That's what I like. And also when you start adding a firearm, then it's going to obviously need to be looser, larger because of that. So it's trimmed to fit. They're marked on the back here like all their belts, so it tells you what to mark it. My suggestion when you're cutting these is cut it about at least a half to an inch longer than you think you'll need, and then try that. You can always cut off more you can't add once you cut it off. So this right here's got a nice clamping system. They also include 2 screws. If you look, they gave me some extra screws. I assume that's the way it comes in the regular packaging when you get it. So if you strip one out or lose one or something for some odd reason, they do include those. Instruction manual comes in this little cardboard box here. But really nice construction. One thing I talk about in some of my other videos is using some type of, if you're stuck in a situation where you need a weapon, say you're flying and you need a weapon but you can't carry a knife, any of that type stuff, firearm, a belt is a good option to have some type of weapon, and this right here is thick and heavy enough that you could take it off and use this as a weapon. Just FYI. Little tip there for self-defense in a pinch. But see how it clicks in? Lots of adjustment. It's just great. Beautiful belt. Nice, very, very good construction. Every one of my belts that I have from Core has held up really well, and they just done great. They did include a hanger with mine. I'm not sure if that's standard. You got to order that. They included one of these. I've actually got a few of these now, these hangers. Show you how that works. A lot of times you're trying to figure out how to hang these. This right here would hang in your closet, and then that just clips in like that. To remove it, you just do like that. You can hang 3 of their belts on there, so that's always a plus to have something like this to hang your setup. And like I said, I've been wearing the tactical belt some on like weekends and that kind of thing, but since that time I do wear some of their other leather ones they sent me, and now I'm able to have more of a Western style belt to wear now going forward, and that's awesome. So anyway, guys, appreciate you tuning in. If you got any questions, post those below. If you got any experience with Core Essentials and their belts, be sure to share that with us. And as always, guys, like, share, and subscribe. Bring another video shortly. Have a great day.